Humanity's obsession with Mars has reached an all-time high since NASA succeeded in sending cameras to the red giant. With rovers navigating the vast dusty terrain, our hopes for finding life and making the planet habitable have skyrocketed. While most of Mars is just sand and rocks, the rovers have sent back some wild footage. Let's find out what it is. The mystery of Martian debris. In an unexpected discovery, NASA's Perseverance rover captured images of a strange, string-like material on the Martian surface in 2022. This finding sent scientists and Mars enthusiasts into a frenzy, with many speculating that this stringy substance could be trash left behind by Martian civilizations. This might sound mysterious, but the explanation is surprisingly down to earth. The tangled material, which seemed out of place on a barren, lifeless planet, was confirmed to be debris from Perseverance's own landing in February 2021. As detailed in NASA's blog post, the rover's entry, descent, and landing (EDL) system had shed parts of its hardware during the challenging touchdown process. One key component of this landing system was a durable material called dacron, which was used in netting to ensure the rover's safe arrival on the Martian surface. While this high-strength fabric served its purpose, it didn't remain intact. Upon impact, fragments of the netting were scattered across the landing zone, leaving behind the tangled remnants spotted by the rover over a year later. Images of the string-like debris initially raised questions among scientists and space enthusiasts alike. On Earth, such an object might seem mundane, but on Mars, a planet untouched by human activity, it sparked intrigue. Who or what could have left it there? The answer: us. As we push toward future human missions to Mars, understanding these risks becomes critical. The string-like material might seem minor, but it highlights the careful preparation needed to make the red planet habitable one day. A thigh bone on Mars. In August 2014, NASA's Curiosity rover snapped an intriguing image on Mars, a rock formation that looked strikingly like a human thigh bone. Measuring about a foot long, the object featured a rounded end that resembled a ball and socket joint, sparking excitement among alien enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists alike. Was this evidence of ancient Martian giants? Not so fast. According to NASA, this bone is nothing more than a cleverly shaped rock sculpted by the forces of wind erosion. Mars's dusty landscape is constantly battered by wind, which naturally carves rocks into unusual shapes. While it's fun to imagine extraterrestrial origins, the truth is less mysterious but equally fascinating. This curious phenomenon, called pareidolia, explains why humans see familiar patterns, like faces or objects, in random visual stimuli. It's the same reason you might spot shapes in clouds or a man on the moon. On Mars, the effect is amplified by the alien terrain and our eagerness to find signs of life. But could Mars ever have supported creatures big enough to leave behind bones? Unlikely, says NASA. While Curiosity has uncovered evidence suggesting that ancient Mars was habitable, the most probable life forms would have been microbes, simple organisms that thrived in the planet's wetter past. Larger, complex organisms would require an oxygen-rich atmosphere, something Mars never had. If life ever existed on Mars, NASA stated in the photo description, it would likely have been microscopic. So while the thigh bone is a fun story, it's a reminder of how science and a bit of imagination can turn ordinary rocks into cosmic puzzles. Martian doorway or clever optical illusion? NASA's Curiosity rover is no stranger to fueling imaginations, and its latest photo is no exception. Captured on May 7th, the image reveals a rock formation that appears to resemble a doorway carved into a Martian hillside. Cue the speculation: are we looking at the entrance to a hidden alien bunker? While this sparked lively debates poked us across the internet, the truth might not be as thrilling. According to UFO debunking platform UFO of Interest, the so-called doorway is likely just a natural rock niche created by Mars's harsh winds and erosion. To set the record straight, they shared a wider angle view of the area, revealing a cliff dotted with similar blocks, fractures, and geological features. It's easy to see how lighting, shadows, and cropping can create optical illusions in Martian photos. This isn't the first time Curiosity has delivered such a puzzler. Remember the fish-shaped rock or the infamous face on Mars? These phenomena highlight a psychological quirk called pareidolia, where our brains recognize familiar shapes in random patterns. So, is this doorway a portal to an underground Martian world? Probably not, but that doesn't make it any less fascinating. Even if the doorway is just a trick of shadows, it fuels our sense of wonder, and that's worth celebrating. Curiosity rover spots a Star Trek symbol on Mars. Sci-fi fans, get ready. NASA's Curiosity rover has stumbled upon a peculiar sight on Mars that will make Trekkies feel right at home. Captured by the rover's left navigation camera on Sol 4062, January 9, 2023, the image reveals a Martian rock formation that looks strikingly similar to the Starfleet emblem from Star Trek. Could it be a cosmic coincidence or a cheeky nod from the universe? We have a feeling it could be both. Shared on NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL, website, the photo adds a fun twist to Mars exploration. But this isn't the first time Mars has given us Starfleet vibes. Back in 2019, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter spotted a chevron-shaped structure on the lava plains of southeast Hellas Planitia. Measuring several hundred meters across, this feature also bore an uncanny resemblance to the sci-fi insignia. So, what's behind this extraterrestrial Starfleet lookalike? Science, of course. This unique shape was crafted over eons by natural forces. Initially, crescent-shaped sand dunes formed in the area. Lava flows later engulfed these dunes, solidifying around them. Over time, wind erosion sculpted the remaining material into the sharp, chevron-like form we see today. While the resemblance to the Starfleet emblem is purely coincidental, it's a delightful reminder of how the universe can echo our imaginations, especially the strong urge to explore the red planet and intuition that maybe some humans already have done it. After all, when Spock said live long and prosper, he could have meant for us to do that on Mars, right? Floating spoon. NASA's Curiosity rover recently captured an image of an unusual rock formation on Mars that resembles a floating spoon. This photograph, taken on August 30th during Curiosity's 1089th day on the planet, quickly gained attention on the internet. The rock's shape features a handle-like extension ending in a rounded tip, much like a spoon, and even casts a similar shadow on the ground. However, NASA clarified that this spoon is not evidence of Martian life or remnants of a campsite way to kill the mood. It's simply a natural rock formation shaped by the Martian winds, and another classic example of pareidolia. The floating spoon is not the first time people have seen strange shapes in Martian rocks. All these sightings have been nothing more than rocks. Curiosity landed on Mars in August 2012 and is now in its 13th year of exploring the planet. It is currently studying a rock formation known as the Stimson Unit within the Gale crater. According to a status update on September 2, the rover is expected to move to a new area called the Bridger Basin on its way to the Bagnol Dunes. Lauren Edgar, a research geologist with the USGS Astrogeology Science Center and a member of the Curiosity science team, expressed excitement about the upcoming journey, noting the beautiful views the team anticipates encountering along the way. Curiosity's stunning selfie at Mont Mercure. NASA's Mars rover, Curiosity, has captured a breathtaking selfie in front of the towering Mont Mercure rock formation on the Red Planet. This 6-meter-tall, 20-foot formation, named after a mountain in France, is a highlight of Curiosity's exploration in the Gale crater, a massive 154-kilometer, 96-mile basin. That's about 1/3 the length of the Grand Canyon and almost equal to the thickness of the Moon's far side crust. The rover has been investigating this area since its landing in August 2012 to uncover clues about Mars's ancient habitability. On March 2021, Curiosity reached Mont Mercure while climbing Mount Sharp, the 5-kilometer-tall, 3-mile mountain at Gale Crater's center. The selfie, released on March 30th, combines 71 images captured by the rover's Mastcam and Mars Hand Lens imager, Marley. The Mastcam took 11 shots on March 16th, while Marley snapped 60 images on March 26th. The composite image showcases not only Curiosity and the Martian terrain, but also its latest drill site, Nontron, a tribute to a French village near Mont Mercure. This drill marks Curiosity's 30th rock sample on Mars. The rover pulverized the rock into powder for analysis, helping NASA scientists search for signs of past life. Interestingly, the area is rich in nontranite, a clay mineral linked to water, a vital ingredient for life. Currently, Curiosity is exploring a transition between two distinct geological zones, the clay-bearing unit, which suggests ancient watery environments, and the sulfate-bearing unit, whose minerals hint at water evaporation. By studying these layers, scientists hope to unravel Mars's transformation from a wet world to its current arid state. Adding to the excitement, Curiosity captured two panoramas, offering a 3D view of Mont Mercure. The rover's 360-degree panorama, composed of 126 Mastcam images, provides an immersive glimpse into this fascinating Martian landscape, with Mount Sharp's peaks rising majestically in the background. Martian dust devils. Martian dust devils are towering atmospheric vortices composed of dust and loose particles swirling across the surface of Mars. First identified through data from NASA's Viking probes, these phenomena have been captured by orbiting satellites and rovers, including the recent Perseverance rover. While resembling terrestrial dust devils in appearance and formation, their size on Mars can be astounding. Imagine this. In 2023, the Perseverance rover snapped a photo of a Martian dust devil that measured nearly 2,000 meters tall, 5 times the height of the Empire State Building. For perspective, most Earth tornadoes peak at around 1,500 meters. These immense twisters demonstrate just how extreme Martian weather conditions can be. What makes them particularly intriguing and concerning is their dual nature. While some dust devils have helped by cleaning solar panels on rovers like Spirit and Opportunity, others pose risks to future Martian exploration and colonization. With their potential to grow even larger due to Mars's thin atmosphere and lower gravity, these swirling giants could become significant obstacles for human missions. Martian weather patterns are surprisingly similar to Earth's, featuring gusty winds and occasional atmospheric turbulence. However, the conditions on Mars amplify these phenomena, creating dust devils that dwarf anything seen on Earth. If humans aim to establish colonies on Mars, preparing for these natural events is critical. Imagine the engineering challenges of protecting habitats and technology from towering dust storms like these. From Stonehenge to Mars Henge, an intriguing discovery on Mars. For centuries, Stonehenge has captivated the imagination of historians and archaeologists alike. But now there's a new contender in the mystery game, Mars Henge. This unusual stone circle, discovered on Mars, adds a layer of intrigue to the growing list of unusual structures on the red planet. While it might sound like science fiction, the similarities to ancient Earth formations like Stonehenge are sparking conversations about potential intelligent life on Mars. Could this discovery be more than just a natural formation? Explore more about Mars Henge and how it could unlock secrets of our neighboring planet. NASA's Perseverance rover, which landed on Mars in February, is at the forefront of these groundbreaking discoveries. The rover has been diligently exploring the Martian surface, offering new insights into the planet's geology. One major breakthrough came when scientists discovered that the bedrock beneath the rover likely originated from red-hot magma. This finding is helping experts date crucial events in Mars's history. But the excitement doesn't stop there. Perseverance's team has also uncovered evidence that rocks in Jezero crater have interacted with water over time. These rocks contain organic molecules, which raises the possibility of past microbial life. During a recent science meeting in New Orleans, the Perseverance team shared their latest findings, which are vital in understanding Mars' past conditions. Before the rover's arrival, scientists were unsure whether the rocks in Jezero crater were sedimentary, formed by ancient river minerals, or igneous, created by volcanic lava. Then came a breakthrough with the rover's PIX-L instrument, which uses X-rays to map rock compositions. On November 12th, the rover analyzed a rock nicknamed Brack and revealed large olivine crystals, suggesting the rock formed from slowly cooling magma. The most exciting part, these findings are not just important for understanding Mars's geology, they're also crucial for future missions. Perseverance has already collected 43 rock samples, including some sealed for the Mars Sample Return campaign. These samples could help scientists on Earth unlock even more secrets about the red planet's history. A flower on Mars. Is this the closest we'll ever get to finding a flower on Mars? During its exploration of Gale Crater, NASA's Curiosity rover discovered something extraordinary, a rock formation resembling a delicate coral or flower. Astonishingly, it's no bigger than a penny. According to NASA, this Martian flower and the spherical fragments nearby likely formed billions of years ago when water carried minerals that cemented the rock. While Mars is now a barren, dusty world, this discovery hints at a wetter, more dynamic ancient past. Captured on February 24, 2022, the image was taken using the Mars Hand Lens Imager, a specialized camera mounted on the rover's robotic arm. The intricate structure branches outward like coral, showcasing a rare and stunning mineral deposit. Such formations are relatively common across Mars, but rarely mimic Earth-like forms so perfectly. This find is more than a visual treat. It provides clues about Mars's watery history. The presence of mineral flowers like this indicates how water interacted with Martian rocks, leaving behind these intricate remnants. Could there be more of these formations waiting to be uncovered? As Curiosity continues its journey, each discovery brings us closer to understanding the red planet's secrets. Mars' mysterious blueberries, a clue to ancient water. What secrets does Mars hold beneath its dusty red surface? In 2004, NASA's Opportunity rover uncovered something thrilling near Fram Crater, peculiar, smooth spherules scattered across the Martian soil. Dubbed blueberries by scientists, these tiny spheres might just rewrite the story of Mars's history. Captured in a close-up image by Opportunity's microscopic imager, the blueberries were found in an area just 1.2 inches across. Their color details, added through the rover's panoramic camera, highlighted their unique iron-rich composition. But these are not your typical blueberries. They're geological wonders formed billions of years ago in the presence of water. Why is this discovery important? The existence of these hematite-rich spheres provided compelling evidence that Mars was once a watery world. Plentiful water likely polished these spherules to perfection, hinting at a planet teeming with rivers, lakes, or even oceans in its ancient past. Could this mean Mars once supported life? These blueberries stand apart from the iron we know on Earth. Unlike the minerals in our diets or used in industries, these Martian formations reveal clues about the planet's geologic and climatic evolution. Their smooth surfaces are a testament to the abundant water that once flowed, shaping them over eons. The discovery sparked a flood of questions for scientists and enthusiasts alike. What other secrets lie hidden beneath Mars's surface? And could these blueberries offer insights into the possibility of life beyond Earth? Subscriber pic. This photo, shared allegedly by a scientist, shows what looks like the ruins of a colosseum, just like the one in Rome. Was this an entertainment hub for the ancient Martians like Romans? Maybe the war planet did succumb to actual Martian conflict. The scientist has revealed that higher-ups refused to officially release this image for the public to see, but alas, social media can expose anything. Does this colosseum refute their claims that intelligent life never has and probably never will exist on Mars? Do you agree with them? Let us know in the comments. Mars Jelly Donut Mystery. A strange pastry-like rock on Mars baffled scientists and space fans alike. Spotted by NASA's Opportunity rover on January 2014, the red and white object seemed to appear out of nowhere. Shaped like a jelly donut, this rock, measuring only 4 centimeters across, sparked endless theories. What was it, and how did it get there? The rock's sudden appearance in a previously empty area raised eyebrows and questions. Was it a sign of alien life, a unique Martian phenomenon? Some people even filed a lawsuit against NASA, demanding an explanation. What could this mean for Mars exploration? After weeks of speculation, NASA uncovered the truth. The jelly donut was just a piece of Mars rock. The Opportunity rover had likely dislodged it while maneuvering, flipping it over and exposing its underside. The white outer layer contrasted sharply with the dark red center, creating its now famous pastry-like look. But the twist? The rock's newly exposed surface hadn't seen sunlight or Martian air in billions of years. Imagine the stories this ancient rock could tell. This moment wasn't just about solving a mystery. It highlighted how small, accidental discoveries can ignite excitement about space exploration. Animallike Tracks. In 2018, a puzzling discovery on Mars captured global attention: stick-like structures in Martian rocks that looked eerily similar to animal tracks. These peculiar formations, each about a foot long, sparked wild theories about the possibility of ancient life on the red planet. Could Mars have harbored creatures that once roamed its now barren surface? The images, captured by NASA's Curiosity rover, showed branching, twisting features etched into the Martian terrain. Barry DiGregorio, a research fellow at the University of Buckingham, stirred controversy by calling them trace fossils in an interview with the Daily Star. His claims fueled speculation and media excitement, with many wondering if Mars' mysterious past was more Earth-like than previously imagined. But the scientific consensus painted a different picture. Experts argued that these stick-like formations were not fossils at all, but the result of mineral deposits left behind by ancient saltwater lakes. As the water evaporated, it left concentrated salt crystals, shaping these strange patterns. This phenomenon, while fascinating, didn't point to life, but it did provide more evidence of Mars's watery history. The debate over these formations underscores the allure of Mars as humanity's next frontier. With every new image, the red planet teases its secrets, forcing us to question what we know and what remains hidden. Pure sulfur rocks, uncovered. NASA's Curiosity rover has once again shaken the scientific community with a mind-blowing discovery. On May 30th, 2024, a routine drive turned historic when the rover crushed a rock, exposing something never seen before on the red planet: bright yellow sulfur crystals. This find is unlike anything encountered on Mars. Sulfur is no stranger to Mars, but here's the twist: it has only been spotted mixed with other minerals like magnesium and calcium. Finding pure sulfur, an element that forms under highly specific conditions, is a game-changer. Scientists now face the thrilling challenge of explaining how these rocks formed in an environment thought incapable of producing them. Ashwin Vasavada, the project scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, compared the find to discovering an oasis in a desert. He added, "It shouldn't be there, so now we have to explain it." On Earth, pure sulfur deposits are linked to volcanic activity or even certain bacteria. Could Mars have harbored similar conditions in its past? This discovery raises tantalizing questions about the planet's geological history and the potential for ancient microbial life. The area where these sulfur rocks were found is now under intense scrutiny. Researchers are using every tool at their disposal to decode this Martian mystery. Could this sulfur field reveal Mars's fiery volcanic past, or is it evidence of something even more extraordinary? Mysterious lights on Mars. Mars has always intrigued us, but what about unexplained lights on its surface? Back in 2019, the Curiosity rover captured something strange, a bright light appearing in one photo, but not in others. This sparked wild speculation. Could it be proof of extraterrestrial life, or was there a more earthly explanation? While the idea of aliens excites many, the truth points elsewhere. Curiosity had previously snapped similar bright flashes. According to scientists, these lights might have been caused by scattered sunlight reflecting off the rover's camera lens. Alternatively, it could have been a cosmic ray hitting the camera sensor at just the right moment. Since the light appeared in only one frame, it rules out stationary sources like artificial objects. What makes this even more fascinating is Mars's unique atmosphere. Its thin, dusty conditions often play tricks with light, creating phenomena we don't see on Earth. For example, a glint of sunlight interacting with Martian dust might result in momentary flashes. But why does light behave so differently on Mars? The planet's atmosphere holds the key. Unlike Earth, where dense air scatters light and creates effects like auroras, Mars's atmosphere is far thinner, producing rare and peculiar visual occurrences. We hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more.